Hey, what's up YouTube? Mamu here. Basically gonna show you a new deck that I just put together. Budget friendly deck. Um, doesn't actually use any EX Pokemon, so it's pretty easy to get your hands on these cards. So I just figured I'll start doing something like this. I have a few other decks that I run. Fairy, Fire, Water, Psychic. My favorite though has to be my Grass deck, which I'll do a video on this deck a little later. This is where I've played the most and won my most games, so I'll definitely hit that up later. But yeah, so let's get this started. So basically, this deck is going to consist of Snorlax, which is your main attacker. This Snorlax is from the Fates Collide expansion, which is a really good Snorlax actually, if you really think about it. Basic Pokemon, 140 hit points, 2 attacks. I only really use Toss and Churn. I barely use Swallow. I use it if I don't know, I can't get my Hypnos out, because it does heal for the same amount of damage you do to your opponents, which is pretty cool. But this is basically what you're trying to get. Toss and Churn. This attack can be used even if your Pokemon is asleep. If it is, this attack does 90 more damage. You can get it to 140 or 130 damage depending on the items you use. You can use a Fighting Fury build, which I particularly like to use, or you can run Muscle Band. Totally up to you. So I'll go ahead and show you what I'm running in this actual deck. Start with my Pokemon, left to right. 2 Remraids, 2 Octilleries. I'm using Octilleries because I do not have Shaymins. 2 reasons. One, they're really expensive, and they're really hard to get. So I've yet to find one. Or let me rephrase that. I've yet to be able to trade for one, because what people are asking for the trades are crazy. So I'm not even gonna waste my time with that. So I haven't been able to pull one, but I do use Octillery, and I actually got my Octillery through trades as well. I buy the online codes online, and I trade them with people in the Pokemon trading card game. So that's how I was able to get mine. If you're interested in actual the website where I purchased them at, I'll show you, but I'll also leave a link in the description on the bottom for you guys too. It's ptcgo.com. It's a great website. They have a lot of different packs you can buy. Phantom Forces, Primal Clash, Rolling Skies, which are expensive right now. They're $1.49 a pack. But you do have this website here, which is really great. I mean, if you guys use your own, that's good, but for the people that don't know and they're always interested in trying to figure that out, this is one that I use. I've used it for quite some time. I haven't had any issues with it, so if you are interested, take a look, give it a shot. All right, so I have that, 1 Swallow and 1 Altaria. I'm using this Altaria because of the ability Clear Humming, which is basically each of your colorless Pokemon has no weakness, since Snorlax is our main attacker. His weakness is fighting Pokemon, so I figured I'll have Altaria in my deck because of the new Zygarde card that came out, and he's weak to fighting, so I figured I might run into them, but I really didn't. So I don't know if I'm going to change these two to something else, but as of right now, I'm just leaving it. Again, 4 Snorlaxes, 3 Drowsies, and 3 Hypnos. Hypno, of course, the reason why is because the ability Goodnight Babies. Once they're in your turn, you may leave both active Pokemon asleep. That with the Snorlax is an amazing combo, and pretty easy to get out. Definitely easy to get out, especially if you get first turn. My trainers, excuse me. I run 3 VS Seekers. Good card to have, good item card to have if you need something that you've discarded through usage, or Professor Sycamore, discarding them, or Ultra Ball, something like that. You can always go ahead and grab them back out with this card. I run 1 Town Map because, I mean, it's really convenient to know what you're picking. If you knock out a Pokemon, you knock it out, look through what's your prize cards, pick the one that you need right then and there. So I got run 1 of those. I run 3 Trainer Mails. Just so I can easily get out my level balls, escape rope, ultra balls, fighting fury belts, things like that. Great card to have. I run 3 of those. 1 escape rope just because Snorlax's retreat cross. I will say this: I do run this, but I also run something else that helps me escape. But I do have one just in case if I have Artillery out or a Rem Raid or Hypno or Altaria, something like that I don't really want in there. I do have it just in case. I run 2 level balls. You search your deck for Pokemon with 98 hit points or less, which is basically all of my Pokemon except Snorlax. So Artillery set up easily, Hypno. So I run 2 of those. Run 2 Ultra Balls just in case to get my Snorlax out or another Pokemon that I need for my combo. So I run 2 lineups of those. The end card, which is a very great card if you're not using it in your deck, take a look at it. Especially if you're losing a lot, and this card right here definitely helps you get back into the game, because if your opponent only has 3, 2, or 1 prize cards left, and they have a bunch of cards in their hands, use this card. It definitely is going to hurt them, slow them down perhaps, maybe give you a chance to get back into the game. So I definitely like this card. I'm running 2 of those in here. 4 Professor Sycamores just for the draw power. So this with the 3 VS Seekers to get back some supports that I've discarded because of this. Now I run 2 Professor Birches. I know, not a lot of people running Professor Birches because 50-50 chance you get 7 cards or 4 cards. Sorry. I was running Tierno, but I figured if I run Professor Birch, at least I get 4 instead of 3. So that's why I put 2 of those in there. I'm running 2 Pokemon Center Ladies, 1 and none here. Pretty self-explanatory reason why. And heals you 6 damage and removes all special conditions to one of your Pokemon, so that helps. Teammates, love teammates. Great card, especially if you're not get knocked out. Set yourself right back up for another, set of line of Pokemon that you need. Bridget, great card. I probably should run more than 1 on this deck, but I do okay with just 1. Allows you to search your deck for 1 basic EX or 3 basic Pokemon. Now the cool thing is I'm not actually running any EXs, so this card works really well with my deck because they're all basic and Pokemon for the most part. So I can set up my lineup pretty quick. 2 Lysanders, strong card. Helps you get those Pokemon that are hiding in the back that you can finish up real quickly. Helps you pull out that 1 EX that you can knock out, get your 2 prize cards and win the game. There's the second Pokemon Center Lady, Xerox. Great support card. I'm running 1 of these just because of the fact that the ability is pretty cool. Choose a Pokemon tool or special energy card attached to the Pokemon in play and discard it. I mean, this right here hurts a lot of decks because mostly everyone runs a Pokemon tool or special energy, whether it be double colorless or rainbow energy or strong energy, etc. Whatever. Great card to have. Now, this is my other escape method that I'm using. I'm using Fairy Garden because of the fact that you put a Fairy Energy on any of your Pokemon, it has no retreat cost. So if I can't get this out fast enough, and I do have an escape rope, I do have a way to get out my Pokemon that I need to get out the front line. Great card. Reason why I'm putting this in there as well, not only that, but a lot of the decks run a stadium card, Vespa Queen, especially that stupid deck, but most of my other decks didn't have one, or this particular deck didn't have one, so every time I did match up with a Vespa Queen, I had no way to discard their stadium card, so I basically just had to take it, and it was not fun. So I decided to put a stadium card in mine. And Fighting Fury Belt, love it. Extra 40 hit points on top of that with 10 more damage, so Snorlax is at 180 EX level, and he does 130 damage to the 120. 2-shot potential on EXs and Megas, most Megas for that matter. So really good item that I run on this deck. And the energies are pretty simple. 4 double colorless and 7 fairy type energies. So, well, that's the deck, guys. I hope you enjoy it. Try it out. Try yourselves. Mix and match cards that you like that may work better for your playstyle. Just figured I'll just put it out there. It's pretty fun. And again, like I said, I'll probably do a video on this grass deck. Pop up. It's a Sceptile deck. Love it. Fast, strong, quick. quick deck to set your Pokemons up with only 2 energies to do 60 plus damage. Amazing. So yeah, we'll definitely take a look at this in a little bit. Hope you guys enjoy. Have a good day.